Hey guys, so if you can't hear me very well, my wife is showering upstairs, but I have a special occasion here. About a week ago, I got a message on Facebook from Dean's List, or I believe his name's Mike, or it's Dean. No, I'm confused. Anyway, great guy, Dean's List, check out his channel. Anyway, he told me he was going to send me a package, and he had told me a long time he was going to send me one, and told me he didn't have to, and he came through and sent me one. So I'm going to show you. I didn't want to open this. I just wanted to show you guys this bottle. He did a great job on these labels, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not being nice because he sent me beer. Honestly, these are legit labels. It might be hard for you guys to see it, really. These bottles are super, I'm sure he recycled these, but you can't tell that they were anything else. And he's got labels on here that I showed my wife, and she was dumbfounded at how good they were. It really looks like a commercial beer. So props to you, man. Good job. I've never labeled beer, so if I decide I'm going to do that down the road, I will definitely talk to him, because this is the best I've seen. Sorry, I'm talking off tangent. We were at a brewery earlier today, so had a couple. But another good one is Josh Score has good labels. He has like just a standard label and then writes the beer on there. But sorry, Josh, this is a step up. I'm really impressed with this. I'm kind of geeking out on it. Anyway, so the first one I'm going to try, this one is Vienna Pale Ale, and he wanted us to read, what it says. So it says, took a different spin on this classic beer made famous by the Austrians and Mexico. Replaced the lager yeast with British ale to speed up the fermentation and add some fruity esters. The Vienna malts are from the newly introduced Gold Pils Vienna, US. Finally added some special roasts and high malt. Hops are classic UK, Fuggles and Goldings. It clocks in at 5.6%. And this beer is called Cum Laude Vienna Pale Ale. And that's cool, because I was cum laude in college, I think. I don't know. But let's get into this and tell you how it is. I was a little worried about this too, because it's really cold up in Minnesota right now. But it was only sitting on my front stoop for probably 20 minutes before I got home. Pour it on camera. Pour it a little aggressive here. I know he bottles these off the keg, so it's not going to be much. Yeah, there's nothing on the bottom on that one. So he sent me these. I got them last night. They've been sitting in the fridge ever since, so they could probably be sitting a little bit longer, but not super clear. There is some chill haze on this, but I think if it was sitting in the fridge a little bit longer, it would be more clear. And I can't remember what he said, but he doesn't think this is quite a Vienna Pale Ale. I think he more thought it was Fat Tire. I think this is the one he was talking about. But let me get you aroma. Yeah, it's very malt forward. I've had Fat Tire, but I think the last time I had Fat Tire was probably 2 years ago, and I was at a casino playing blackjack. So I wasn't really paying attention to the beer. But it's very, very malty, sweet smelling. So not getting much more, and I'm not able to pick out the different malts because I haven't really experimented with a lot of malts, but don't get many hops. Damn dog again. But smells very nice. It smells commercial so far. Looks commercial and smells commercial. Cheers, guys. Oh, wow. When I see pale ale, I think hoppy. it's not hoppy, and I think he's right on the mark in saying that this is probably, I think he said an American amber. I would say that's about what it is. It's so clean though. It's very good. I really wish I could. And you know, trying to remember what Fat Tire is. Fat Tire is that malty, very clean, unobtrusive taste that, you know, goes well with people who don't really drink craft beers, but you know, and they'll say, "Oh, that's good." That's what it tastes like. It is very good. You get one more taste. And I'm going to try to critique this because I know he wants some kind of critique on how he could spin things, because he's very detailed on his recipes. Take one more taste because it's kind of hard. There's not much I can critique on this. I think the only thing that I could critique would be that the back end's got a little bit of an astringent flavor, bitterness. Now, of course, this beer's got to have some bitterness, or it's going to be, you know, malty, but it may be a little high in the bitterness, so I'd say maybe bring the IBUs down just a tad. I don't know if he has the IBUs on here. No, he doesn't. But I would say that would be my only critique. I can tell fermentation was perfect. I can tell bottling from the keg was perfect. The carbonation is perfect. It doesn't have much of a head, but I'm starting to notice that from people who sent me beer that are bottled off the keg. It doesn't seem to produce much head. But, sorry I'm rambling on, but overall, I would say this, on a scale from 1 to 10, you know, for the style this is one of my favorite styles, but, you know, for the style, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. If this were to go to a competition in the amber ale style, I think it would be really close to placing. There is no fermentation flaws. Nothing. And, you know, and I'm trying to nitpick with that bitterness, but that bitterness might be okay. No, it's great. Glad he sent it to me. Thanks. Cheers again. And, well, another interesting thing, I'm rambling on, is he's a Redskins fan. Oh, I had something happen there, the phone. But he's a Redskins fan. Obviously, I'm a Packers fan. So he sent me beer at a weird time because we're not really supposed to be friends right now. But what I did do is I made him a deal that I would drink. He sent me a double IPA, he sent me this, and he sent me an extra special bitter, I believe, or extra strong English bitter. I could grab it, but I made him a deal that I would drink the double IPA after the game, whether the Packers won or not. So I will do that. But I'm excited for this weekend, and again, thanks for sending me this. It's great. Cheers.